The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on Regency's 254 LE3 Sport. This is the biggest pontoon Regency makes, and it's loaded with luxury features. Let's take a look as I do a full features walkthrough and a performance evaluation. The luxury starts before we even step aboard with powder-coated rails, stylized design features to the fencing, powder-coated pontoons, and even the bimini top is powder-coated. Now there are 3 access points to the main deck: a forward gate 24 inches wide, a port side gate 32.5 inches wide, making it wheelchair accessible, and a stern gate at 19 inches. At the bow we have plush couches to both port and starboard, the storage is underneath, floating drink holders, table in the center. There's thick marine grade vinyl upholstery, double stitched, contrast tones, multiple densities of foam, and custom embroidery. The table has 3 integrated drink holders and sea-deck matting in a teak finish. Now as we step back, the captain and the admiral both get the same quality chairs. They swivel, slide, recline, and include self-leveling armrests that flip up.
Sole storage is in the center of the deck.
A pop-up changing room is just behind the port couch. Now as we move back, this is the 254 LE3 Sport, and what makes this the sport model is the configuration of these aft lounge seats, and they are incredibly comfortable. They have storage under the legs, under the seat, and under the back. An accessory plug right alongside the speakers, plus drink holders, and both are mirror images of one another. The port side storage, however, also includes the 2 batteries, the hydraulic steering pump, and the battery charger with its external connection. For safety, these seats are surrounded by stainless steel rails. The table can be moved to this position between the 2 loungers, and here it's on a lower pedestal, so it serves as more of a cocktail table. And of course the area gets protection from the electrically actuated bimini top that extends 11 feet forward, and it's color keyed to the boat. The stainless steel gate has a Regency logo in the middle of it, 18 inches of deck space, removable ski tow pylon, swim ladder over to the right hand side is easily deployed. A stereo remote is mounted to the back of the starboard lounge.
Courtesy lights are thoughtfully placed throughout the boat for operating well after the sun goes down.
And even the storage compartments are lighted and lockable. There's exterior lighting below the deck and at the back of the pontoons.
Forward, the courtesy lights are integrated into the same assembly with the LED docking and nav lights.
Now let's move on to operations, starting with this Mercury Verado. We can go from a 250 to a 300 or this 350. The engine's mounted to a pod integrated to the center tube. The 52-gallon fuel tank is just ahead. With the helm being on a raised platform, we can easily see over the heads of the occupants in the forward couches, and notice the non-skid matting. The helm features 2 multifunction gauges on either side of a Lowrance HDS7 7-inch display. 2 drink holders are lighted, small area for putting stuff. Push button switches to the side and below. Over on the left hand side we have a place to put your cell phone, and right alongside is a 12-volt accessory plug. Below is the stereo with Bluetooth connectivity. There's also USB and MP3 connectivity, but that's located underneath where the stereo is actually located. This is a remote. I'd like to see some connectivity here as well. Now this 7-inch display is a multifunction display. We can have GPS as well as, my favorite feature, a backup camera. The wheel drives the hydraulic steering, and it's connected to a tilt base. Over to the right side, Mercury's DTS, digital throttle and shift. Now let's get her on the water and see how she performs with this supercharged 350 Verado.
The Regency 254 LE3 Sport has a length overall of 27 feet 5 inches and a beam of 8 feet 6 inches. With an empty weight of 6,560 pounds, half fuel and 2 people, we had an estimated test weight of 7,127 pounds. With the Mercury 350 Verado turning a 15 by 15 3-bladed Enertia propeller, we reached our top speed of 48.7 miles per hour at 6,800 RPM. Best cruise came in at 2,500 RPM and 13.8 miles per hour. At that speed, the 3.3 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into a range of 196 miles while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 52 gallon total fuel capacity. She accelerated to 30 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, and 30 came and went in 7.1 seconds. For handling, her 3 performance pontoons produced excellent handling capabilities. She comes up on plane from a nearly level attitude, and just a touch of up trim gets her into her cruise mode, running at that same level attitude. She also remains fairly level in turns, and just a slight slide takes the edge off the performance turn. Held over hard, she'll then lean into the turn quite comfortably. As we crossed the wakes of our camera boat, it was barely noticeable. Of course, pontoons are all about luxury and relaxation, and going slow is really where these boats are most comfortable, and to our eye, the best looking.
Well, I have to say, when Regency added the L to the name of this boat for luxury, they weren't kidding around. It's luxury personified and comfortable to be on both at the dock and out on the water. And that's my full look at the 254 LE3 Sport from Regency. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.